Hey everyone, this is Gavin Jones here from drunkdevs.com, and today we're going to be doing a video post-mortem for my recently released game, A Man's Quest. So this is going to be 5 things that went right and 5 things that went wrong. It's a short game, so let's jump right in with things that went right. Number 1, collaboration. Oh my fucking god, this game would not have been what it was if it weren't for the artist and the musician. So we had artist Ty Legallo, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, and musician 8th Mode Music. These guys took everything I handed to them and just knocked it out the park, and every review always compliments their work, so these guys just amazing job. If every collaboration is this successful, then I'll just never not collaborate. Moving on to number 2, I actually made a game for story with the story for once. I've never done this, and it was exciting. It was a fun little challenge for myself, and I did it, so it went well. Number 3, players got what I was going for. When reading reviews or watching people actually play the game, the emotions and thoughts that were going through their heads were the exact emotions and thoughts that I wanted going through their heads at the moment. So it was just kind of nice that people got what I was going for. Number 4, I released on a good day. My last game, Asteroid Champion, I released on the exact same day as Fez. Needless to say, no one played it. But this day I released steer cleared of any other big indie releases. And yeah, that went well. Number 5, and the last thing for things that went well, better dispersal of games. So this time I worked really hard to try and put the game on as many sites as I possibly could. I posted about it on forums, I got a lot of people to share it on Facebook, and I just kind of got it out there. And that worked out very well. It's been very successful in that sense, so I'm going to try and do that again next time. Alright, things that went poorly. Number 1, horrible camera. I know, everyone hates it. I don't even know what to do about it at this point, but people hate the camera. Number 2, climbing controls differently than the rest of the game. This is just a problem. When you run around normally, running and jumping and things like that, then it controls very smoothly and tightly. But when you're on ladders and when you're on little monkey bar type things or on the mesh, it's kind of janky, it's twitchy and clunky, and I should have worked harder to have fixed that. Number 3, I stabbed myself in the hand partway through development. Just as a pro tip from a programmer to anyone out there, if you're working on a game, don't stab yourself in the hand. It was a complete accident, and it just really set back development. Okay, number 4, failure to write things down. I watched Indie Game the movie recently, and I remember watching a ways back, sorry, and I watched Edmund actually write down his level designs. Like, he actually drew it out with hands, and I'm like, who does that? Why would you do that? That makes no sense. Just put it in the game. Well, now I get it. Yeah, like, partway through the game, I actually started planning things out, and things were just better. You know, I started writing down the scripts, writing down storyboarding the cutscenes, and it's really easy to transition it from paper to screen. But if you're trying to develop the whole idea on screen, then it's very difficult. Number 5, failure to plan ahead. Just sort of same thing. I kept rewriting the story. It was originally about a little tribal boy going through his man acceptance, his thing. Yeah, so because of that, parts of the story feel kind of inconsistent, and I just apologize for that. So let's all wrap this up with what I learned. 2 things really is, first, collaboration is the greatest thing ever in existence. I can't reiterate enough. These 2 guys completely helped transform this game, and I owe them so much for that. Number 2, for what I've learned, make more blog posts. I've recently realized with the traffic on my site that people are actually coming back. So I should have something for them, like a video post-mortem. So that's what I'm gonna start doing, is try and have things more daily for people to actually view, and we can, really get this site going. So that's everything for this video post-mortem. Thank you for watching. Send any comments or questions you have to the YouTube channel, and be sure to check back soon for more video updates. Thanks.